Hi, friends. This is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Wonder Wednesday. If you wonder why I'm wearing, look, that little girl's head, Girls on the Run started today. It's a super fun girls club that we do. It's third through sixth graders. And our goal is to run a 5K. And we say whether you hop, skip, jump, or walk or run, forward is a pace. So I was like that, forward's a pace. So today was our first day. So the girls were like, oh, I'm so tired. But we also talk about friendships and things like that. So girl things. So it's really, really fun. Anyway, it started today. We have a full team of 20 third through sixth graders. So anyway, today I want to show you Wonder Wednesday. I'd like to show you about two-step stamping. Sometimes two-step stamping can be a little tricky, and I'm going to show you how it's not tricky at all. Okay?
And some fun color combos.
Yes, absolutely. And I am using.
Hey, Sandy.
I'm going to use. You can come down. I'm going to use my. The stamps that I'm using is called Art Gallery. It is from our Everyday catalog, and here it is right here. It's on page 39. They call it distinctive, which means it has shading within the stamps. But it is also a two-step stamp here, and this one goes up here. But I'm going to focus on this one, and then we'll use some of these sayings. It also, you can get dies with it, which have the, you can cut out the flower, the little flowers, just wanted to say, and the leaves. So I'm not going to do any die cutting tonight. I am just going to do what we would call what I call pure stamping. Okay, so I want to show you, should I show them the colors? I think I'll make one first. Just thinking out loud. All right, so this, I'm going to use Tahitian Tide, and this is Pacific Point. It doesn't quite, yeah, I guess it does. I would say it doesn't quite look like Pacific Point in the light, but it is Pacific Point. So I'm going to go ahead and fold my cardstock. And it was a hot one today. I think that's the other reason we were tired. We were worn out because it is hot today. Pacific, this does not look like Pacific Point, is it? It must be. I'm second guessing it because it just looks dark. No, it's Pacific Point. I was thinking, is it Starry Sky? No, it's Pacific Point. Okay, just checking. It just looks dark to me. But I'm going to go ahead and stick that on. Just cut that 1/4 inch in on all sides. So it is 4 by 5 1/4. And this, of course, is our standard half sheet of cardstock. All right, let's get to the fun part. So we are going to go ahead and stamp two-step. So we're going to use our flower here. There's one piece of it, and here's the other piece of it. So the piece that is lightest is the piece that has the most coverage. That is the lighter one. And then the one that has less coverage, sort of the detail, that is the darker one. So I'm going to stamp these in the colors that that our paper is in. So I'm going to use Tahitian Tide. I like to do the background first. It doesn't matter, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to stamp Tahitian Tide. Right, let's see which way our flower or our leaf. I just want to see which way the leaf goes. Okay, so I'm going to put my flower over on this side. So just wanted, it's going to connect to a leaf, so I thought I should probably see where the leaf goes. All right, there's Tahitian Tide. So pretty. I just love the color. I don't know if I love the color or the name more. And then I'm going to use the Pacific Point. So I'm just using the two colors that I used in my cardstock. And I'm kind of lining it up here on the edges, the points, and over here. That's kind of what I'm looking at because I know that's sort of where it goes. Let's get over it. But it doesn't really matter because wherever you stamp it, it's going to look lovely.
Hello,
Isn't that pretty?
ladies. I was busy checking something. All of a sudden, everyone checked in.
Nice. Hey,
Cheryl,
friends.
Patty, Barb, Tammy. I already said hi to Sandy, but hi, Sandy, again.
He just waved at you, Sandy, when he said that. And then I'm just going to do the leaf in Pear Pizzazz. Sometimes I like Pear Pizzazz, even though Old Olive is, tried and true favorite. Pear Pizzazz just a titch later. So I'm just going to do some Pear Pizzazz like that. And you know what? Sometimes I am not going to. I could. I'm going to show you. Sometimes I could make grass just by doing a couple little stems and turn them different ways, just to add some grass. And that's just using the upside down stem of the flower. I just literally thought of that right now because I was like, oh, I really would like some grass.
No extra charge for the grass tip.
No extra charge for the grass, which, by the way, our grass is finally coming in. We had dug a ditch. Dave's laughing, but all right, I think that's good enough. There we go. So we are going to go ahead and put that on our Pacific point. And I left a bigger border here this time. So the flower paper goes, so this one is 4 by 5 1/4, but then I went in much further to be 3 3/4, which is what this side is. 3 1/2. So I went in more, 3 1/2, and this one is 4 3/4.
Yep.
So I just go in a little bit. I went in a little bit further just to give it a bigger border of that Pacific point. And before I guess I can go ahead and stick that on. We are going to put a word somewhere, of course. Let's look and see what word we want to put. There is, let's look at the front. That's a little easier to see. Happy birthday. Congratulations. What do you think, hun?
I think happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Always need more
Happy birthday. All right, here's happy birthday. Yep. And so many of my blocks are getting used for Card Cafe. I really had to hunt to find some. And we're going to go ahead and stamp this on. I die cut out some of the little dies that come with it. I said I wasn't doing any dies. I guess I lied. You wouldn't have to. You could just stamp the happy birthday right here. Should we do that or should we put it on here?
Go ahead and put it on your little...
All right. So I'm going to stick it on our little thing here. Back to the mat. I'm going to do it in the darker color, Pacific Point. I think that shows up better.
Hey, Diane.
Woo.
AGT, America's Got Talent, I'm guessing.
All right, so let's go ahead. I'm thinking. Where do I want a ribbon, perhaps? And I'm going to do that. So I'm going to stamp. Oops, that's crooked. Let's try one more time. There we go. And you know what is on here? I'm going to show you. You know what's on here is the green from the mat. That's okay.
All good.
Barely can see it. All right, so we're going to put that happy birthday, and I'm going to put a little ribbon over here. So let's pop that up. Of course. Pop it up.
So America's Got Talent's kind of funny because we went and saw the auditions one time, and a guy we knew was auditioning.
Who? Oh.
John Nairn.
Yes. He is a
Yo-yo.
Aficionado.
More than aficionado.
Pro?
I'd go pro.
He was pro. All right. So let's go ahead and put this on. Just a little happy birthday. So I think I'm going to move it a little lower. I could have actually done the flower a tad higher, but that's okay. And let's go ahead and put on a ribbon. So I was looking for ribbons and trying to decide, my goodness, what ribbon do we want to use? Well, I don't have a Pacific Point ribbon, but I do have lots of different kinds of white. And I kind of like the sparkly one. So I think I'm going to use that. Now I could...
You said it's the sparkly one. What ribbon is it?
Sorry, the sparkly one is glittered organdy. I think that would look pretty. However, I'm second guessing it because you can change the color of this. Did you know that? You can change the color. Pardon?
Okay.
You can change the color by either using a rubber glove or I'm just going to use this little from our glue dots and you just run it through. So yet another free tip for you. Oh, it's really dark. And that is the Tahitian Tide. That's the Pacific Point. That's why it's dark. But that could look, if you like that look, that could look nice there. I'm not going to do that. I don't like it. But you could do it. And if you like it, great. I'm going to use my glittered organdy. I think it's fun. Of course, I love glitter. So just a pretty simple card with two-step stampings. Two-step stamping, I think, is really... I was going to say stunning, but Dave says I say that word too much. So what's another word, hun?
I think it just adds a fun dimension.
Dimension. I wouldn't use that word, but yes, it does.
Because of the different colors and...
I'm just going to stick my little happy birthday there.
Shading without shading, but this one already has shading built in. So
yes, it does. Now, the other thing it is sitting a little low, so I could put some gems up here because that would kind of raise it up. So let's just see if there's some gems. Ooh, I bet these would look pretty. So these are our solid faceted gems. And I'm wondering if the blue, or I think this dark color actually, it's not Pacific Point, but it sure looks, to me, it looks good. What do you think, hun?
I think it looks good.
Yeah, me too. All right, sold, sold, and sold. So I'm going to use, this is actually Starry Sky, but I do think it works. So I'm going to go with it. Go with it. Just add a little, I think I'm going to put another one over here. So I don't always like to do
the lighter ones too.
Mix in some of the lighter ones. Oh, these lighter blue?
Yeah.
Too late. Okay.
You can do more than 3. It
You
is a lot.
can. You could. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks,
Okay.
though. I'm good with that. All right. So there is a simple, pure stamping card, purely stamped card with using just the 2-step and showing how that really pops. Okay?
Sounds good.
I have one more, but you go ahead first,
Sure.
and then I will make my other card.
So just a few reminders for you today. Don't forget, right now, weekly deals are going on. So you have until tonight to get the weekly deals that have been on since the 1st.
I kind of forgot about that,
Now,
too.
tomorrow, there will be a new set of deals, and I will do a post once they're posted so that I have to see them first. So,
Thanks.
we will get that out there, but just know that go in there, take a look at specials, weekly deals, and you can see the things that are on special tonight. Now, also,
This week, you mean? Oh, just tonight.
Just
Sorry.
tonight.
Sorry.
after tonight, it's done.
I'll be quiet. Go ahead.
We also are in the time when you can sign up for Card Kit Club. Card Kit Club, the deadline is the 15th. So if you are not joining Card Kit Club, now is your chance. With Card Kit Club, you get the stamp set that's being featured, which this month is Merriest Moments. We'll send you all the materials to make 3 fun projects and some extra products. And on top of that, as if that weren't enough, you also can add on some additional things, and we don't charge any additional shipping. So that's an 11% savings when you add on to your Card Kit Club order. If you are already a member of Card Kit Club and you have Merriest Wishes, go ahead and let us know by the 15th what you would like to swap out for.
Sounds great. Thanks, hon.
Sorry, while we're here, I'm just going to do one more.
No, you can just wait.
Nope.
No, could you just wait? You've been talking too much. I want to show my other card, and then we'll come back to this one.
Did you hear that, folks? She said, I've been talking too much.
Come back to this one. Let's go. Come on, honey. Right here.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's make another card, and we're going to use our, I'm like, why are you fighting me on this? We're going to use our 2-step as our background on this one. So this one's going to be the background. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to show you. I made a board with these using all different kinds of colors: puddle pink, pumpkin pie, mango. I think this is one of my favorites here in the yellows: daffodil delight and mango. In the kind of the pinks, I really like this one: blushing bride and melon mambo. But you can see what you like too. This one, I like the purple. And then there's the blues. This is balmy blue and misty moonlight. So misty moonlight is gone, but this one's kind of fun. Anyway, so this is just lots of, we'll put a picture of this in the post, but there's lots of ways you can do 2-step stamping. And the bottom line is you try it. You try it, you don't like it, that's fine. Don't do it. Find another color. All right. Love you. You're still scoffing, friends. Okay. What are you doing? You are being a pill. Okay, I am going to stop doing that, please. All right, I'm going to stamp in Orchid Oasis, and I want to stamp off because it's pretty dark, and then I'm going to stamp on. I might even stamp on twice. No, probably once next time. Stamp off, and I'm going to go back over this one because, there we go, that's good enough. Stamp off, and stamp on. Stamp off. You kind of get a rhythm going when you do it this way. Stamp off. I'm going to go off the edge a little bit. Stamp off. And I think I'm going to go down here. Okay. The other color, oh, wait. I have to do my 2-step part, right? Yep. So the 2-step part is the Starry Sky. And the Starry Sky, let's just double check and see how dark it is. It is dark, but I think that's okay. Do I want to stamp off? No, I don't think so. All right, so let's just go ahead and stamp our Starry Sky. Oh, it's pretty. Starry, starry night. And it doesn't matter that we're not perfect because this is our background. And let me just grab that last one over there. It's pretty. And we're going to add in another color. So we're going to add in some Melon Mambo. But again, I'm going to stamp it off and then fill it in. And I'm going to use the other flower stamp that comes in the stamp set, which is right here. This little flower right here, this one. So we'll use that just to fill in a little bit. And again, I'm going to stamp off just to make it lighter and just add some pink in there. It's kind of funny because I was trying Petal Pink and I wonder if it's my pad. I wonder if I need to order a new one. It doesn't look very pink to me. It looks more like kind of brownish, which I don't, brown, just the way I even say it. I don't really like it. All right. So kind of going crazy here, just making a background. It doesn't really matter. I think it looks pretty. All right, so there is, I'm not even going to put any green on it. I was thinking about it, but I think we're good. I'm going to use Orchid is my main base. And then I'm using, okay, remember what I told you this ink color was? Melon Mambo. Well, this is positively pink because I stamped off. I really wanted a lighter pink, and I felt like that color actually worked. And I made my border on this one smaller, much smaller, as you can see. And we'll go ahead and stick that on. And I'm going to stick some ribbon on here. I was thinking about using this big wide ribbon. I think that would work because it's a bold background. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. This ribbon is called Frayed Ribbon because the edges are frayed. Frayed ribbon comes in white. So it's quite thick. I would say it's probably 3/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch. Let's see. 3/4 of an inch. That's a pretty good size ribbon. I'm going to put it down this way a little bit. And let's go ahead and stick that on. Bada bing, bada bang. So what did you do today in this hot weather? Hey, Laverne, what did you do? I feel like that
Carol.
of your Petal Pink.
Carol's Petal Pink.
Yeah, did I say Blushing Bride? It is my Petal Pink. It's the same. I did say Petal Pink. Yeah, same way. Same thing. I don't know. But all right, let's go ahead and stick this on right here. So just making that really pretty background. And remember, I stamped off a bunch. And then I'm going to stamp and make a little, I'm going to use my oval punch and go ahead and layer something. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to use the Orchid or the Petal Pink, but seeing it made, most definitely Petal Pink because there's already a fair amount of Orchid. So I'm going to use the Petal Pink. Love this oval punch.
The double oval punch.
Double oval punch. Thank you. Double oval punch is just fantastic. And you know what? I'm going to use the other side of this because it's not going to show up. So, and I think on this one, I'm going to stamp a thanks. Did I tell them already about the superintendent? Can't remember if I said that.
Nope.
The other day, last week, the superintendent stopped by. She went to all the schools on the first day, second day maybe. And said, so she stopped by my door and said, wow, you look really busy. Can I help you? I was like, sure. If you want to cut out these things, that'd be great. And so she was sitting there cutting some things and other teachers were walking by like, oh my gosh, the superintendent's there cutting. She said it was fine. She offered. They're like, well, I'm sure she didn't think you were going to take her up on it. I'm like, well, she offered. If you offer, I'm going to take you at your word and use your help. So. All right, see how nicely that double oval just really comes out well. And I'm going to pop up the whole thing because our ribbon is already kind of thick. So I'm just going to add to that. And I don't really see my dimensionals over here. So I'm going to use this little piece. That's always what I do. I just tear it. It just makes it so it's quicker and easy for me. I don't know. All right, it's not a race, but man, there's a lot to do. We'll go ahead and stick that right there. And then if we wanted,
hey, Michelle.
If we wanted to, we could put down all this other ribbon
Diane,
I had
that's
up
great.
here.
You were volunteering.
Oh yeah.
Very fun.
At the thrift store. Fun. I would love to do that. That'd be fun. Once I retire. I'm going to tie a knot and see, do we want a little bow on here or not? I haven't decided. We have to look at it and see if it looks cute or if it looks like too much. I don't know. What do you think? It's kind of big, huh?
Oh,
You like it?
I think it's all right.
All right. We'll go ahead and stick that on with a glue dot. There we go. I'm going to stick it kind of up there, I think.
Hey, Mary Jo.
There we go. Okay, so you saw this as a background, and don't forget, it's always really fun to stamp something on the inside of your card. So I'm just going to stamp one flower using the colors we just used. Where'd that paper go? Here it is. So I'm going to stamp off. I'm going to stamp on this one. Maybe I'll put a leaf on it. And we'll take our starry sky and just go directly on. Try to get it somewhat the way it's made to go. Where am I? Woo.
Yep.
I can't see. All of a sudden I couldn't see it. This way?
Nope.
This way?
Yep.
Okay, right there? Right there, okay. I'm like, I don't know. Well, that's okay.
I was following the swoop on the
Yeah,
right side.
that's what I mean though. It really doesn't matter. Anything looks good. And I'm just going to stick a little flower or leaf here. And this will put on our inside. So let's go ahead and, not on there. Let's go ahead and stick this on the inside. So do you see these little bits of ink? They're from that mat because I was stamping on the mat. So if you do that, you might want to put a piece of paper down first, or just be okay with some smudges. All right. There we go. Do we need any pink on the inside or
Nope.
no? We're good.
Nope.
Isn't that
We're
pretty?
good.
What do you think, guys? Do you like it?
Cute.
Cute. It's just, sometimes I think for me, I won't speak for you out there, my friends, but sometimes I overthink star cards and I think they have to be super complicated and lots going on. But I forget that, you know what? It doesn't always have to be that way. Sometimes it could be pure stamping with our two-step stamping. And I mean, I think both of those are quite nice, really pretty cards. You may do your other announcement now, Dave, and then I'm going to show them the cards that you're talking about.
Okay. So tonight is the deadline, which now you have 10 minutes less to try to register. But tonight is the deadline for Card Cafe. Card Cafe is happening this Saturday from 10 until noon here in the studio. Card Cafe is a new event that we're launching. You come and you make 10 cards. You choose 5 of the designs that are available. You make 2 of each. 10 cards, lots of fun. And the cost is $25, and you get a $10 credit towards a purchase of $30 or more that you place that day. So, Card Cafe tonight before you go to bed. Register for that if you haven't already. We have a number of ladies already signed up.
Yep.
So we look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Would you like to see some of the cards we're going to make at Card Cafe? They are right here. Here's some of the cards. There we go. Here's some of the cards we're going to make at Card Cafe. This is just, they are simple, quick and easy. They are simple, quick and easy cards. All right, well, we haven't visited all day today, so we're getting there. Just kind of simple cards, very fun stamping. Not really simple. This is not a simple card at all. But it doesn't.
Simple all the time.
I know, but this doesn't take a long time to stamp. It's a stamp on the bottle, punch. So I think that's okay. Anyway. All right, and here's another one. Sending good vibes with our butterfly. So fun. Using our wreaths to make our fun fold there. This one I showed you on Monday, how to pop up something and have something inside. And then here's another one to a great guy with a little something inside. And this is using blending brushes. So these are some of the 10 that you will get to choose from. And remember, some will go to the next month. For example, this one will stay 2 months because it fits for Thanksgiving. So, all right. I think that is it. Did you see Dave trying to push this card in there? Mm-hmm. Simple but pretty. Yep. See, Barb said simple too. Yeah. Simple but pretty. So there we go. There's all we have for you tonight. We will be back on Saturday. Do you remember what Saturday is? I can't remember what we chose. We always choose something, but I don't remember. We plan on Sunday. So by the time we get to Wednesday, we're halfway through the week. I don't know. Beats me. So we will see you on Saturday. And until then, if you stamp something, put it in the chat. We love to see it. And I hope you take some time to stamp, because I don't know about you, but life is really full right now for me, and it's fun to stamp. So I guess that's it. Happy stamping, friends.